Imagine standing on a vast frozen plateau, the air thin and crisp, the snow glittering beneath your feet. Suddenly, the sound of pounding hooves fills the air as a herd of majestic creatures charges across the landscape, their large forms cutting through the snow with incredible speed and strength. These aren't ordinary animals. This is the rare, powerful, and dangerous wild yak in action. But what makes these creatures so extraordinary? And why should we care about their existence? Today, we're going to explore a rare sight that has left everyone in awe. -30 wild yaks running across the icy terrain of the Har Teng grassland in Gansu, China. A sight so rare, it's almost impossible to catch on camera. But what makes this story even more thrilling is what lies behind these wild creatures: hidden dangers, powerful instincts, and a mystery surrounding their survival. Wild yaks, a species once thought of as a legend, are a first-class protected animal in China. Native only to the harsh environments of the Qinghai-Tibet Plateau, these animals have survived for centuries in the highest, most inhospitable regions of the world. With a height of up to 2 meters and weighing up to 1,200 kilograms, these creatures are true giants of the wilderness. But it's not just their size that makes them formidable, it's their unmatched adaptation to the extreme conditions. With thick, dense fur growing up to 40 centimeters long, wild yaks are perfectly equipped for survival in the freezing temperatures and oxygen-deprived atmosphere of the high-altitude grasslands. These tough animals have evolved broad chests and short trachees, enabling them to breathe efficiently in an environment where the air is so thin, most humans would struggle to catch their breath. Despite the harshness of their environment, wild yaks are more than capable of running at speeds of 40 kilometers per hour, their massive bodies tearing across the landscape like a force of nature. When they charge, nothing can stop them, not even a car. But with their power comes danger. The wild yak's temperament is fierce, so fierce that even the largest predators of the plateau, like Tibetan wolves and bears, are forced to approach with caution. These creatures have been known to charge without warning, and their horns, curved and sharp, are capable of inflicting lethal blows. And there's more. Wild yaks don't just roam alone. Sometimes they mix with domesticated yaks. But what happens when these worlds collide? When a wild yak steps into a domesticated yak herd, a surprising transformation can occur. Some herders even encourage this, bringing domesticated yaks into the wild yak's territory for mating. What do you think happens when wild yaks and domesticated yaks cross paths? Do the offspring inherit the best of both worlds? Or do they become something else entirely? These wild-blooded yaks, a hybrid of domesticated and wild yaks, are larger, stronger, and have even better survival abilities. However, this crossbreeding comes with a dangerous twist. The introduction of domesticated yak genes into the wild population could pose a serious threat to the survival of the wild yak species. This process, called genetic pollution, can dilute the pure genetics of the wild yaks, potentially changing their size, strength, and even their ability to thrive in such harsh conditions. This isn't the first time we've seen the consequences of such genetic mixing. Just like the Italian gray wolves, which began to act like domestic dogs after interbreeding with them, the wild yaks could lose their natural instincts, altering the very essence of who they are. It's a battle for survival, and nature doesn't always play by the rules. Wild yaks are not just animals. They are symbols of strength, resilience, and the untamed beauty of the plateau. Yet, they are in danger. Their population is dwindling, and with every bit of genetic pollution, their future becomes even more uncertain. In fact, it's illegal for herders to allow domesticated yaks to mix with wild yaks in protected areas. This could have devastating consequences for the wild yak population. We have a choice to make. Will we protect these magnificent creatures and their home, or will we let their legacy slip away into the wind of the plateau? The wild yaks are not just part of the ecosystem. They are an essential part of the planet's natural balance. Their survival is in our hands. Join the fight to protect wild yaks. Share this video, spread awareness, and support conservation efforts. The fate of the wild yaks depends on us all.